What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and it's war recap time. We went up against a clan called Korea Level 7 Clan. As you can see, it was not close, 106 to 78. Was really proud of our guys this time out. It was probably our most efficient war that we've ever had as far as number of attacks used versus what we got for those attacks. Now, the bases that we went up against, they were not high difficulty bases, but at the same time, it was still nice to go out and execute our attacks the first punch for the most part on most of them. If we go check out what we did to their side, we 2-starred all of their Town Hall 10s. We did get a couple Town Hall 10 triples. We'll go over those during the recap portion of it. So good job to our guys there getting the job done. And then as far as the Town Hall 9s are concerned, all of them were taken care of, all 3-starred. As a matter of fact, all the Town Hall 9s were 3-starred, I believe, in like the first 6 hours of the war. So it was pretty much determined very early how the outcome of this war was going to go. 26 3-stars to their 5. Primarily a 2-star attacking bunch. But, good war to them. Best of luck in the future. Let's go ahead and hop into some attacks, starting with number 1 and an attack by K. Griff. Now, K. Griff is going to come at this with a quad quake, and it's a compartmentalized base, as you can see. So what he's going to do is drop in his golems very, very wide set here. I believe he brings 5 golems, and he's going to bring, around more or less half the base. And he's going to drop in wizards behind, and then he's going to break in to the wall in 3 different locations to help those golems get into the base. So the wall breakers go in, the wizards are down behind, creating an ultra-wide funnel, as well as, most importantly, picking up a lot of percentage points, since this is going to be a Town Hall dive-style attack, where he sends in his main group of golems, his kill squad consisting of a couple wizards and P.E.K.K.A.s towards the Town Hall, with the heroes backing everything up. They go in, lure the clan castle. He drops a poison spell in the core there very nicely to make sure that nothing distracts his troops from taking out that town hall. He does take care of them, and he has several tanks still up rolling around the inner ring. So very nice job there. He's got wizards working up top. The queen's still up. She's got her ability left. So at this point, the 2 stars in the bag. We'll just fast forward. She goes ahead and uses her ability to take out a few more defenses here, as well as the Inferno Tower. And that is going to be that. K. Griff is going to end up with a 70% here on the number 1 base, stepping up to take that one out for us. So nice job, KG. All right, guys, the next one we're going to take a look at. Number 5, Joni, going to show us how to take down this Town Hall 10 ring base. Notice the air defenses are very exposed. They're in the outer ring of this ring base, and they're all in the northern portion of this base. So what he's going to do is drop in a giant to distract. Some hogs go down, and those hogs are going to easily take out that air defense. A queen walk goes down in the upper left. The queen's down with 3 healers on top of her. She's going to start taking out defenses. Just work her way around the base. She gets the second air defense taken out here. So now she's working on defenses, and that's just limiting the action that the balloons are going to have to go to later. They have less stops to make at this point. So she's going to keep going around the base here, already having taken out 4 or 5 point defenses, and she's going to get the 3rd air defense taken out. And when she's just about done with that, the only real obstacle left to take care of is the enemy Archer Queen. So the clan castle's taken care of at this point. The enemy Archer Queen is going to be the next thing taken care of. So he sends in his king, and that king is going to go ahead and beat through the wall with the help of the queen. Very, very nice job there. And as soon as that's just about under control, she jumps out. He hops out and takes care of her. Sends in a hound to the last remaining air defense, and he sends it from the far side of the base. So 2 hounds go across, soaking up all of the traps in the base. Very important there. It's a huge key for this attack, and he just chases everything in with the balloons, kind of trimming the side. And then he drops haste spells there to go ahead and get his lead group of balloons into that core. And then he's got 2 freeze spells still left in the bag and 2 rage spells for the core. And he's just making a runway full of, rages and freezes. It's going to get him straight through the base. Notice how many balloons he loses here. Not too many. He's got a nicely timed back-end balloon there coming in. Gets the wizard tower's attention before, it locks onto that main group of balloons. So everything, is taken out very, very easily. At this point, the 3 stars obviously in the bag. He still has his king up nearly at full health. and an absolute ton of balloons with an unbroken hound even. So very, very nice job, Joni. Love the attack. Nice job getting the 3-star, man. Moving on to number 11, guys. Let's go take a look at, this is Cobra, and I wanted to highlight this because this is a Town Hall 9.5 coming up, and it was one of his first attacks on a Town Hall 10 ring base. So he uses the 4 jump spell method here, and he's just dropping in a couple golems on each side here, and it looks like some jump spells to lead the golems in, and the point here, guys, is to break the defensive ring. So the defensive buildings are going to go down in the corners, and as soon as that happens, you'll notice he's going to funnel in some giants and another golem along with his heroes and some wizards straight into the core. So the 4th spell goes down. It's going to be a jump, gets him into the core, and at this point he does do the CC lure. The queen is going to go ahead and lock onto that hound along with many wizards. They quickly take it out with that burst damage, and then the rage spell is going to go down to get the king and those tanks into the core, and their job is to get to that first Inferno tower and take it out very quickly. But look at all the wizards in the core. Just masterfully executed here. Very nice job by Cobra. Still, tons of wizards still up. All the Inferno towers are down. The queen's up with her ability. Everything's looking really, really good. Loses, looks like 7 wizards to that giant bomb in the core. So the attack kind of stalls out towards the end. Otherwise, it might have gone for more. Some back-end loons might have helped here. You know, who knows? This was very, very close to a 3-star. Nice job, Cobra. Especially nice looking 4 jump spell attack on the ring base, given the fact that you have not really done that before. So nice work, man. All right, guys. Moving on to the next attack. Joni's going to make a return appearance. 6-star war for Joni, and this time he's going to bust out the hogs with the AQ walk. So he drops his queen at the bottom of the base, a few healers on her, and she's just going to work her way around the base. Now, this is a cleanup attack, so we know where the bombs are. There's going to be bombs in the outer ring, just in front of the air defense and the archer tower as the queen, you know, passes in front of those. So golems are going to go in on that upper right side, some wizards in behind for the funnel, and he just starts trickling some hogs in there. So they get the lure, and because we know it's a light clan castle troop composition, he drops a poison spell and lures all those troops into the poison spell while the hogs basically, you know, do as much damage as they can before they die. So in goes the giants, the golems, the heroes, or the hero, I should say, up in the top right. Jump spell goes down to get into the queen, so the king's going to go ahead, lock onto the queen, and take her out. And at this point, the giants and, you know, golems and all that, they are going to head into the core here, going hard at those defenses. And, you know, everything's looking good. The queen's kind of moving in. The healers are still keeping her up. Hogs go in from the far left side, and he sends them straight into a heal spell as they take out all the defenses in the corner of the base here. They trim everything up, and at this point, they're ready to hop to the core for the remainder of the defense. Heal spell goes down, and a rage spell immediately following, and watch how quick the giants and the hogs go ahead and take out the core of this base. It all falls really quickly. The single Inferno just isn't enough to really do much damage. The queen's helping on the backside of the core there, still at full health due to those healers. She's going to go ahead and lock onto the enemy Barb King and take him out. The hogs stepping into heals the whole time on the backside here. The last 3 defenses are being taken out, and they're going to trigger a giant bomb here right at the end, and they're still going to heal up almost to full. Take out the last mortar, turn on the enemy Barb King, take him out, and at this point, it is all cleanup time. So very, very nice attack, Joni. Congratulations on the 6-star war. Does not happen often against Town Hall 10 bases. So very, very nice job. All right, guys, moving on to the Town Hall 9 stuff. I apologize to our Town Hall 9 guys. This war, I saw a lot of attacks. I'm kind of slammed right now prepping for our next arranged war, but I saw a lot of attacks early on in the war that were great. However, I lost them all because we did a lot of overwriting each other's attacks. You know, people coming afterwards doing it faster. I don't even know who hit this base before I did, but you know, I'm sure it was a great attack. I just did not go back to find it. We ended up 3-starring multiple bases, you know, multiple times. So this base I chose to show because it's a very commonly seen base, and I wanted to kind of have a reference where, you know, people can go and, you know, check out how to take out this style of base very easily. So Southern Teaser style of base, you know, typically just send in the Shattered Goho. from the bottom, backing it up with a few wizards and your heroes, a rage spell to help get through the clan castle, and also getting in to take out that enemy archer queen. So the king gets in, takes out the archer queen. You've got your queen backing it up. A couple bombs are getting triggered down there, and then you're going to send in the hogs from the top. 3-finger drop basically on the defenses up there, and then a heal spell waiting. And the giant bomb spot is pre-healed there, and then he's going to try to get through the core here with a quad Tesla. Poison spell goes down there to preempt the hogs, taking out those skeleton traps. And then they work their way out the backside of the core here. So only one hog on the giant bomb gets the trigger, so that's nice. The rest of the group makes it into that final heal spell. Everything looking good. Couple backside hogs here just for good measure. Didn't even really need to send them, but this base got wrecked very, very quickly too. The cleanup is already almost done. Tons of hogs left over. We'll go ahead, fast forward. Powerbang busting out of the slump here just in time for our next arranged war, which will be going live tomorrow. So 3 stars for the good guys here. Hopefully you guys were able to categorize that base somewhere, because I see it all the time in wars, and it's really nice to be able to kind of go to a video sometimes for people to see exactly how to beat something. So, all right. Taking a little dip in the bases here. Blue Proud going at number 27. Wanted to show some Laloon action as well. He sends in a golem here with his queen and wizards backing that up. A second golem goes in at the bottom along with 2 wizards to help funnel. So the upper portion and the bottom portion of the funnel is now created, and at this point he's going to go ahead, drop the jump spell, and get into the base here. And you're going to see a nice jump spell that's going to get him down in between 2 of the air defenses. Clan Castle troops come out. And at this point, the golems are heading in, doing some tanking. The rage spell goes down, and he sends in his king, delayed, so it hops the wall, and it's going to immediately get attracted to the queen. King rolls over, uses up his ability, and immediately takes the queen out. Gets the air sweeper, gets a couple bombs, why not? And then the queen gets the first air defense, and then she's going to go ahead, finish up with that gold storage, hop the wall, and take care of the other gold storage, followed by the cannon and the air defense. So, very nice job on the entry there, Blue Proud. At this point, it's time for the Laloon action. Hounds come in. He spent a rage on the entry, so he's got a rage early here to make sure he eliminates those air defenses and sweepers as quickly as possible so they don't, potentially affect his raid. Second Hound is getting pretty low. He's already very, very low on it. The balloons get to the air defense just in time as they blow up. He's out of tanks at this point, the last one coming into the air defense from the backside, so he does lose a couple balloons there. But it is good timing. He gets to the air defense in time. Back end balloons coming in. Everything collapsing on the final few defenses. Everything looking good. No real threat here. Lots of back end balloons. Take care of that Tesla that popped. Very nice job, man. Unfortunately, look at the hound getting popped. Nice job. Those skeletons popped the hound, and then the pups from the hound immediately kill the skeleton. So it's more or less some suicide action going on there from the skellies. So nice work, Blue Proud. 3 stars for the good guys. Loving the Laloon action, man. Nice work. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at number 30, which is ABAP Every Day. Again, this is going to be another Laloon. And he's bringing the same shattered approach, coming from the left this time. Same style of base, pretty much. It's kind of like the PCB style bases. A few modifications here, but sends in the jump spell. Doesn't delay as long on the king with this one. He's trying to beat the Clan Castle troops to that queen, which he does. The king locks on. He's going to go ahead, use up his ability, and then get that queen taken out and try to run away from that kill squad, which is... It actually works out pretty well because he takes out a bunch of defenses, gets over to that final air defense there, and takes it out. And as soon as the golems and the kill squad kind of get taken care of, that queen starts focusing on the other air defense. So 2 air defenses taken out with the push, and at this point in come the hounds. 2 go into the first air defense. Targeted balloons. Nice job. The queen goes down just a little bit too soon. You'll see some air skeletons come and take out, along with the Tesla, those balloons that were meant for the first air defense, or for the first defense buildings in that ring. So he does miss those. Ends up having to come back for them later in the raid, but perfect timing on the tanks coming in. Targeted balloons. He's got four balloons now for the backside, and as the balloons make their way over there, he targets with the couple balloons there. He targets the last couple defense buildings there. Takes out 2 defense buildings with those 2 trailing back end balloons, so it's very nice. And then 2 final balloons come in the backside to squeeze that Expo and Tesla. And then he's got pups all over the base cleaning up. So this one's history. 3 stars. Nice work, ABAP. 6-star war for you, man. We had a lot of guys with 6 stars this war. We tried a little bit of a new strategy. I felt like it worked very well. Super efficient. We actually hit 100 stars this war while still maintaining over a 2-star per attack ratio. So that was very nicely done by us. All right, EFX coming with the Valks, Hogs, and Loons on number 31 here. Love watching EFX's attacks. Very creative. Always like watching the Valkyries in action too. So we're going to see that twice in a row here on these last 2 attacks of this recap. So funnel created with a couple golems and wizards, and then breaks the wall in the middle, sends in the king and queen. They're going to hit the jump spell. Check out the lovely redheads bringing up the rear here. They walk in, and as soon as that queen does anything, those redheads are going to hop the wall, and they go straight over. Whack! That queen's done. And then they go back to the core, run into the heal spell. They get a couple of those air defenses taken out. And then notice on the backside here, he's going to drop in about 8 hogs or so, and they immediately run to those 3, that triple section of defenses there, drops a heal spell, and they get all of it. So very efficient job with the hogs. They split up, and because they're standing in heals, they're actually going to get a couple more defense buildings. Quite a lot of value, though, for those hogs. That was very, very nicely done. Still working with the hogs. All the air defense is down at this point. He's got targeted balloons coming in the top and the bottom of the base. Hogs finally die out, but he's got balloons. He's got his heroes. He's got another balloon left in the bag still. I think he's going to save that for cleanup because this is already done. Lovely job, man. This is pretty optimal raid. Everything went just about as good as it probably could have. So nice work, EFX. All right, guys, last one of the war. We're going to take a look at Yo here, and Yo's going to bring a similar style attack with a kind of a Govaho, I suppose. Valkyries, Hogs. Heavy on the Wizards. He's going to bring in, looks like 2 golems, maybe a third. Let's see what he does with the clan castle here. Good spread on those golems, first of all. He's going to go ahead, send in the jump spell. Down come the heroes. Then he's got more Valks and Giants coming out of the clan castle. So Valks go to the core. Everything just kind of getting wrecked. The queen goes down. The king's going to go down. Drops a rage spell and watch the core just melt. Valks just absolutely shred it. So beautiful job. Heal spell goes down to kind of keep him up on the backside. I mean, just wonderful job. They're going to make their way through those low-level walls, and he's got back-end hogs coming in, taking out those point defenses. Just like so. So very, very nice work. 3 hogs still up on the top, taking out defenses still. Very nice job, Yo. He's got 1 more cannon to get to, and then as far as defenses that can hurt him, that's about it. So they take out the air defenses. The hogs actually live, and they're going to make it the rest of the way through the raid. The only thing he's got to worry about now are corner builder huts and time. But, that Town Hall 6 trick is not going to work on Yo. He's going to go ahead and take it out. The Valkyries are very efficient, along with the Queen being as fast as they are at getting to the cleanup portion of it. So nice work, man. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this war recap. As you can see, 106.78 was the score. Things are looking good for WHF ever since the One Hive War. It's been pretty smooth sailing, probably too smooth. To be honest, almost every war has been a blowout and, decided early. So looking to have some difficult wars this weekend. We've got one coming up, and I will be putting out an announcement on that here real shortly. So stay tuned for that. I will be streaming this weekend, so stay tuned on Saturday and Sunday on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/PowerbangGaming. And you'll find that in the description. So for now, guys, this is Powerbang signing out till next time. Take care and clash on.
Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.